On my channel, I talk about power leaking a lot, but I felt it was time to give some depth to that term. So, what is power leaking? Power leaking isn't dramatic. It doesn't feel like collapse. It feels like small, constant depletion. Power leaking happens when your energy leaves your system without conscious return, not through effort, usually through habit. It shows up when you over explain choices that don't require justification, when you keep conversations open long after they're complete, when you soften your truth to manage someone else's discomfort. Power leaking is rarely malice. Most of the time, it's a learned behavior. You were taught that being accessible was kindness, that being agreeable was safety, that being understood was necessary. So energy begins flowing outward by default. You answer questions you don't owe answers to. You stay available past your capacity. You anticipate reactions before they happen. None of that looks like weakness. It looks like responsibility. But responsibility without consent becomes leakage. Another common form of power leaking is emotional preoccupation. Replaying conversations, imagining explanations you'll never give, carrying reactions that don't even belong to you. Your body doesn't know the difference between real time engagement and imagined engagement. It expends energy either way. Power also leaks when boundaries are internally decided but externally delayed. When you know the answer, but you wait to say it. That holding pattern drains more energy than the decision itself. Here's the key distinction. Power leaking is not about doing too much. It's about doing things unconsciously. When action is intentional, energy circulates. When action is reflexive, energy escapes. The moment you notice a leak, you don't need to fix anything immediately. Awareness alone begins to seal it. You reclaim power by becoming self-referenced again, by pausing before responding, by letting silence do some of the work. Power doesn't require force. It requires containment. When energy stays where it belongs, clarity returns, fatigue eases, decisions feel cleaner. Power leaking stops when you stop offering yourself by default.